In 2020, we started looking for a property that was big enough where we could have our house on one side of the property and we could have every canine on the other side of the property. We went looking at different sized lots, 5 acres, 10 acres. One of the biggest lots that we looked at was 28 acres. We ended up settling on, and I don't want to say settling in a bad way, but we ended up choosing 2.5 acres in Rocheron, Texas. One of the main reasons why we like this lot is because 75% of the lot was trees. It was just trees and underbrush covering the whole property. When we went out looking at properties before we got this property, we would see acreage, but it looked more like farmland. No trees, just all land, and we knew that would be too hot to have dogs on. We wanted to give the dogs an opportunity to be more free, not kenneled up, not always in a building. So we wanted a property that was going to be comfortable enough for us, or when our trainers come to the property, where they're just not standing out in the heat training the dogs. I believe the property was listed for maybe 2 hours before I put an offer in for it. So as soon as it got online, I scooped it up. I'm glad we got it when we did, because property wasn't as expensive 2 years ago. So we got the property and it's full of trees, and I gotta find somebody that can clear this property for me. I gotta go out and pick out the trees that I want to remove off of the property. And we had really nice, real pretty trees on the property. And you're really nervous about cutting these trees off of the property, because once you cut a tree down, it's gone. You know, you make a mistake with some of these really, really beautiful trees, you're gonna have to live.
My man said he had a baby. He found a baby rabbit. He grabbed it and holding it, and it's a whole rat.
Now, because this property had been sitting up for so long, a lot of the trees had vines growing up the trees and was choking the trees. I had to go get a chainsaw and come out and cut the vines off of the trees so that it wouldn't kill the trees, it wouldn't choke the trees. So in some of these videos, what you're gonna see is it looks like limbs that are hanging from the trees, but it's the vines that died that we're trying to pull out of the trees now. put your hip in it, man.
Hip ain't big enough for that.
Are you kidding? Nobody can't grab it?
It's high. I ain't gonna lie. That's that grass in the way.
That's pretty high. I ain't gonna.
Bro, y'all tripping.
Can I use the bench as a leverage?
You gotta do, hey, this is straight hops. This is hops. Why y'all running so far for it?
Hey, that's pretty high though.
Somebody shooting. Why y'all keep touching it? Why y'all won't grab it?
Bro,
We trying to get it down.
It's hard. Let me see.
bro, that's hard to grab that, man.
Yeah, and then that stuff in the way right.
It'll make it no better.
Man, y'all ain't hitting on nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Y'all ain't hitting on a thing.
All right.
He like he about to run a marathon over here.
I hope that wasn't recorded. I hope that wasn't recorded.
Oh, this is recorded.
Calamity right here.
Okay. Man, you guys pathetic, man. Nobody can grab. Look at him. He got a one. He got a 1-inch vert. Get the sweatpants together now.
Oh man.
Hey, Darren. Hey, Darren. What you got, man? Come on, man. All right, working on the property with Callie. Catman. So basically, these trees got all these vines on them. See, this one is, I actually cleaned off most of the poison ivy that's low, so I gotta come with a chainsaw and come and clean up the trees, take some of these limbs off. And most of the trees got all this poison ivy on it. And you got vines that's kind of going all the way up the tree. So I'm just trying to beautify out here, and it's a whole bunch of trees. First burn pile out here. We got like 5 piles to burn. So we're just watching it, making sure it don't spread. I had to go through every tree on the property and do that. I'm probably 90% done with the trees on the property now at this point, but that was a lot of work. I've never had property before. I've never lived in the country before. All of this is brand new to me. It's not a lot of traffic out here. The air is clear. It's been a blessing to be able to get this property, but now it's just time to get to work on the property. It's different working on your own property than it is doing just work for somebody else. I actually enjoy the time that I come out on the property and I work. I'm excited about what we have coming in the future for Every K9. I'm excited for what we'll be able to do in this industry in the future.